Welcome inside Discovery Canyon High School in Colorado Springs, Colorado for boys high school basketball. I'm Brian German alongside Vince Greco as the Discovery Canyon Thunder take on the St. Mary's Pirates in this early season campaign. Vince, I say it early because Discovery Canyon's played just 2 games, St. Mary's just 3. And we can take a look at the way these two teams shape up against each other. And you can see St. Mary's yet to win a game this year while Discovery Canyon has split theirs.
And I don't know quite what to make of tonight's game yet, Brian. I'm glad it's early in the preseason. You see that St. Mary's has not won a game yet, but they bring back all 5 starters from a year ago. They should be a better basketball team. A year ago, they did beat Discovery Canyon. So tonight, the Thunder have something to prove. They're 1-1. They had a win early in the season and a tough loss to Longmont, but give them credit. Longmont was in the semifinals of the state basketball tournament a year ago. So this Discovery Canyon team is better. Again, it's an interesting matchup. That's why I'm looking forward to them to play.
Should be fun to watch. Gabe Calhoun will be the player to watch for St. Mary's, averaging about 15 points a game. And Darren Wiseman averages about 20 for Discovery Canyon. So a couple of key players we'll keep our eyes on.
Well, and I think the player, too, that we really need to watch is, like I said, Seth Clausen for the Thunder. Not only does he average 12.5 points a game, he's one of the assist leaders on the team, and he comes up with a couple of steals a game. He's a really good all-around player. So we're going to see some talent on the floor here tonight.
Going to be fun to watch. It's 3A St. Mary's, 4A Discovery Canyon. We'll come back with the tip-off of this one from Discovery Canyon campus right after this on 20 TV. Welcome back inside Discovery Canyon High School. Brian German alongside Vince Greco. We've got the starting lineups for you for the visiting St. Mary's Pirates. Camden Radell, Jack Belton, Jonathan Paternos, Draven Hackley, and Gabe Calhoun will get the starting nod. And for Discovery Canyon's Thunder, it'll be Seth Clausen, Caleb Grotelushin, Caleb Blackburn, Darren Wisman, and Chase Rogers. And Vince, this should be a pretty good matchup. As you mentioned, last year, St. Mary's defeated Discovery Canyon. They got basically their whole team back as seniors. Discovery Canyon's got some experience back too, though.
Well, they've got 4 seniors starting tonight and just the lone sophomore. But you got to watch out for that lone sophomore, Darren Wisman, averaging 20 points a game, a real leader for the Thunder of Discovery Canyon. But you have to talk about the St. Mary's Pirates starting lineups. They all played together a year ago. You have to think this summer they were playing some basketball together. So they theoretically should be a much improved team this year. But until they throw up the ball here in just a second, we're going to find out. But I agree with you, Brian. It should be a pretty good matchup tonight.
Jim Masterson gets some final instructions. The official asked us if we're ready to go. I gave him the nod, and we should be throwing up the ball here for the opening tip. Caleb Blackburn, the 6'7" senior for Discovery Canyon, will do the honors. And he beats Gabe Calhoun to the tip, but St. Mary's ends up with the ball. They'll work it on the side. And Discovery Canyon comes out in a man-to-man defense. Work it on the side. Now down low, this is Camden Radell. Radell driving inside, up off the glass, won't go. Rebounded nicely by Seth Clausen. Another senior for Discovery Canyon, he'll bring it forward.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams do inside the paint early. Discovery Canyon, a much bigger, much taller team than St. Mary's is.
This is Darren Wisman. Mentioned 20 points a game off glass, no good. Easy rebound for Blackburn as he goes high to grab it away. It's 6'7", he's going to get a lot of those.
He sure is. And that's that size advantage we talked about just a moment ago.
A nice job defensively, but on the line, Draven Hackley had the ball, and actually we're going to get a foul called. And that foul is going to be on Chase Rogers. That'll be his first. The 6'6" senior center for Discovery Canyon with the first foul of the game. St. Mary's will bring it up. We're almost a minute played and no one scored yet. That's Jack Belton with the ball up top.
Pirates like to load up one side of the floor, kind of an uneven offense. They'll have 3 or 4 players on one side and clear out for a player on the left.
Paternos gets it barely to Belton. Now up top with the step on the side. Down low again, St. Mary's nothing doing. Too many tall trees inside, but a great job by Gabe Calhoun to get that hook to go, and it's 2-0 St. Mary's.
Yeah, if he can hit that shot tonight, that's going to be very advantageous for the Pirates.
Well, at 15 points a game, I'm sure there's several shots he can hit. Rogers down low. Blackburn doesn't want it. They bring it back up top to Wisman. Coach Campbell telling Blackburn to just put that up inside. They get it down to Blackburn, back out Rogers. He'll take a shot and got it. Chase Rogers hits from outside. That's a good sign for the Thunder early going. 3-2.
At 6'6", he's got a pretty good looking shot from out there. You'd expect him to be camped down around the blocks and the paint, but the big fella knocks it down from way outside.
Belton over to Radell. Radell up top. And St. Mary's will work it around. Hackley up top. Now back to Calhoun. Leading scorer for the Pirates inside. Nice move again. Gets the roll. And it's Gabe Calhoun 4, Discovery Canyon 3.
He's playing tough. He is not afraid to go up against that 6'6" flail and Caleb Blackburn at 6'7". He is going inside the big guys, and he's making it work for the Pirates so far.
Outside. Shots missed, and Blackburn again pulls it down with the long arms. Again outside. Shot up won't go. Chase Rogers with the rebound. Clausen can't get the shooting touch yet. They'll swing it to Wisman. Wisman outside. Grotelushin. Shot up won't go. Here comes St. Mary's on the run, but it's stolen by Grotelushin. Good job getting back defensively for Caleb. He goes inside, puts it up. Rogers with the rebound in the bucket. DCC back on top.
St. Mary's has got to slow things down. They are getting outworked on the boards. 3-1 right now. They have to do a better job patiently working the offense because they're getting one shot and that's it.
Back the other way, Darren Wisman goes up inside, off the glass and good. The official says count it. And that is going to be a foul on Jonathan Paternos. Let's check it out again.
You see a drive in the lane. The left-handed shot goes up and off the glass. And now you can get a better idea of why Darren Wisman has been such a factor for these Thunder early in this season.
Yeah, he averages 20.5 points a game, and he's pretty steady. 21 in one, 20 in the other. So Wisman toes the line. Trying to double up on St. Mary's early. They missed this one. Rebound run down. Velton hit the ball. They say Reininger hit it over his back. It'll go out of bounds. Or excuse me, that was Zach Anderson. Hit it. He goes out of bounds. So St. Mary's will have the ball.
Anderson, another tall player for Discovery Canyon at 6'6", a junior. So they have a lot of big fellas there in the paint. And the Pirates have got to figure out a way to hit some of these outside shots and not rely on the inside game so much.
Connor Timmons, Don Hartman, and Joseph Reininger in the game for the Pirates. That tipped up by Discovery Canyon, pulled down by Wisman. Wisman on the run, Grotelushin on the right. He'll get it, try and get it to Rogers. It goes out of bounds.
Rogers talking to Wisman about the pass, saying, wait for me, let me get my hands up, let me get set before you make that pass. But you have to like the look by Wisman. He's not always looking to score, Brian. He's looking to find his teammates as well.
Timmons on the side. That's Hartman. They'll work it inside. They're going to call it on Belton, a moving screen. Arguing a little bit about it, but he's going to lose that argument every time. It's his first foul, second team foul against St. Mary's. And now the Pirates show a little bit of zone press. Down to Chase Rogers, inside Anderson, dunks it home, and the Thunder fans rise to their feet.
What a great look and a great finish by Anderson inside. But tonight, if Discovery Canyon so chooses, if they work their offense like their head coach Paul Campbell wants them to, they're going to get a lot of those looks tonight.
Yeah, they certainly are. Connor Timmons runs this one down. Chase Rogers against Timmons. The 5'10 Timmons trying to work on the 6'7 Rogers. There's a shot inside by Calhoun. Rebound inside. And Reininger gets fouled trying to go back up with it.
A good job by St. Mary's boxing out as Reininger had some good position. But take another look at the dunk. What a bounce pass inside. And that's a high percentage shot for Zach Anderson. I'm going to say he's going to hit that almost 100% of the time.
Is that what you call that? High percentage?
Yes.
Okay. First shot up and good for Reininger. St. Mary's really, I think they're going to have to slow the game down a little bit and do whatever they can against these taller Discovery Canyon players. They're so tall. They're really dwarfing just about every Pirate player out there. The tallest Pirate out there is 6'2". Calhoun and Paternos are both 6'2".
And see, I think what St. Mary's needs to do here, and I agree with this, is put on a little full court pressure. Try and commit a few turnovers here. Make Discovery Canyon work that ball down the floor. Tire them out just a little bit.
Grotelushin gets it to Anderson on the side. Anderson drives inside, can't get it to go, gets his own rebound, up, misses again. I guess he needs to dunk it to have the high percentage you were talking about, Vince.
He'll make the dunk 100% of the time. Good job of rebounding by the Pirates. Jackson Smith was in there getting that one.
Back to Hackley. Shot up won't go. Rebound Blackburn. And they'll slow it down. Darren Wisman bringing it up. Coach Campbell calling out 41. Velton pushing Wisman way out. Anderson sets the screen. He goes the opposite way. And Discovery Canyon will slowly work the offense. Anderson up top. He's got some handle for a taller player. Now Caleb Blackburn to Wisman. Wisman way over to the other Caleb, and it goes off of Seth Clausen's hand and out of bounds.
That's the second turnover that Wisman has committed here in this first quarter. 2 errant passes, and that's a result of some good pressure defense by St. Mary's. Have a hand in his face. When he picks up his dribble, that's when he gets in trouble.
Raydell and Paternos back in the game for the Pirates. Velton driving. Shot up, won't go. Rebound inside, Gabe Calhoun. In the trees, can't get it to go. Rebound again, big rebound by Caleb Blackburn. He's got 5 already in this game.
I give Calhoun some credit for trying to work inside those big guys. It's just intimidating when you have to do that high arcing shot over those 6'6" and 6'7" players.
Gonna have a foul called against the Pirates. Draven Hackley, that'll be his first. And the team's third foul. And it'll be Discovery Canyon ball on the side. As we come down to the final 2 minutes here of quarter number 1. Grodelucian out top. Got Blackburn posting inside. They'll come outside to Clausen. Now they get it inside Blackburn. Nice strong move up and in. Caleb Blackburn.
Good balance of scoring tonight so far from the Thunder. Most of that production coming from their 6'6" and 6'7" players.
Moved around by the Pirates. Gabe Calhoun up top. He's been inside most of this game. Nice drive. Blocked right there by Caleb Blackburn, who has a few blocks, although Chase Rogers, the leading shot thrower on this team with 4 a game.
Take another look. Either one of those players could have got that as they both went up to block that shot away. And it's going to be very difficult. We've said this entire first quarter for the Pirates to work inside. They've got to find a way to get some of their outside shooters open.
Got a foul on Gabe Calhoun. That's going to be his first team foul, fourth team foul, his first foul. And again, the Pirates going to press. I think the Pirates are going to have to press to stay in this basketball game. Wiseman gets it now to Riley Marshall in the game for the Thunder. Good job to Clausen. Clausen down the lane, easy bucket. He'll take that all night long. The captain, 6'5" senior guard. Get it back to Velton for the Pirates. And to Hackley. Hackley drives against Blackburn. What a shot over Caleb Blackburn.
That's what the Pirates needed to keep this one close. Down just 5 after this first quarter. Good pressing defense by the Pirates nearly creates that turnover.
But Discovery Canyon will set it up now. Darren Wiseman out top. The lone non-senior starter on this Thunder team. Get it back to him. Comes in the lane. Shot up, won't go. Rebound, Pirates. And Velton will bring it up with 30 seconds for St. Mary's to work. Get it over to Raydell. He's got a shot from 3. Got it! 13-11. And St. Mary's is right back in this basketball game.
If they can hit some of those outside shots, loosen up their guys in the paint, they're going to be in this game for a long time. Good job by the Pirates offense there.
Anderson hands it back to Wiseman. And Anderson at the top. Marshall, Seth Clausen shot up with 5 seconds to play. Anderson couldn't get the rebound. Knocked it out. They say it went off of Calhoun. 1.4 seconds left. Coach Campbell knows exactly what he wants. Excuse me.
That's quite all right. We know the reference.
Yeah. Wiseman, Marshall. He shot off in plenty of time, and he nails it. And that could be big momentum for the Thunder as it makes it 16-11 at the end of quarter number 1. We'll come back with more action from this one from Discovery Canyon High School right after this on 20 TV. Back inside Discovery Canyon High School with the Thunder have a 16-11 lead on St. Mary's after 1 quarter. And they're moving the ball around, get it to Blackburn. Shot up, won't go. Nice rebound. Zach Anderson inside. He gets clobbered Gabe Calhoun didn't like the call. Let's see who they call. And they give it to Gabe Calhoun, his second personal foul. And that's big because he's the leading scorer for the Pirates.
Yeah, and Calhoun put his hands over his face like Kevin from Home Alone. He could not believe that was a foul. Didn't quite see that, but Calhoun, or Zach Anderson, goes to the line. That one hard off the side of the rim, no good.
Zach Anderson misses the first one, and here's another look inside and watch.
He may have stripped that pretty good.
Yeah.
You saw 35 on the left-hand side of the screen.
Second shot won't go. Rebound Calhoun, who stays in the game with those 2 fouls for Coach Masterson. Calhoun out top. Anderson almost got a hand on that one. And the Pirates continue to work it around. Down the lane, Hartman tries to go, and we're going to have a foul called on the Thunder.
I'll say this for Discovery Canyon. They are very quick defensively. Even though they have those big players in the blocks, their perimeter players are extremely quick on the outside.
Riley Marshall with his first foul. That's 4 fouls now against the Thunder. Velton to inbound it underneath. Get it to Raydell. Nice move inside. Blocked out of there by Anderson. And here comes Discovery Canyon again.
A little surprised Raydell did not take that shot. It's about the same spot he hit the 3 late in that first quarter.
Clausen out top, Wisman. Wisman with Blackburn posting. And Anderson at the high post. St. Mary's pressuring Wisman out front, and good job defensively as Hackley comes over and knocks that one out of bounds. It'll be Thunder ball again.
When you're a smaller team and your guys on the floor are only 6'2", 6 foot tall, it's imperative you play good defense. You've got to get your hands up. You've got to pressure this Thunder team, force them into turnovers.
Wisman now inside. Anderson drop step blocked by Raydell. Raydell comes forward, sends it on the side. Velton shot up. He's going to get called for the charge. He can't believe it, but it's going to be his second personal foul.
And I think that's a good call by the official. It looked like the Discovery Canyon player was completely had his feet set, and he sure did. That's a good call by the official as Riley Marshall had position down around the paint.
And Velton will now come out, as is Gabe Calhoun for the Pirates. So 2 of the better players for that team, the top 2 scorers, or 2 of their top 3 scorers, sitting on the bench. Discovery Canyon breaks the press. They're going to call a foul against St. Mary's. That's Logan Almquist, who just checked into the game.
And it's a good idea by the Pirates. They're trying to trap Discovery Canyon up high once they cross that half-court line. It just didn't work that time as the foul was called against the Pirates.
Darren Wisman shows his nice shooting touch from the free throw line. He'll have another after he gains the bonus with that first make. Second one got it. Wow, that's a smooth-looking shot.
5 points for Wisman here in the first 2 quarters of play, and now he knocks the ball out of bounds. Almost a steal by Wisman.
Almquist will take it again. 5'6" junior for the Pirates, and we got a timeout called by Discovery Canyon. Coach Campbell must have seen something he wants to discuss with his team. We'll take a timeout as well. 6:41 left, second quarter. We'll be back with more on 20 TV. St. Mary's Pirates with the ball. Nice move. Get it back to Hackley and a tough pass, but Raydell traces it down. That's an outside shot by Almquist. Won't go. Big rebound inside by Caleb Blackburn, who's been doing that all night for the Thunder. Nice look inside, trying to get it to Blackburn, but he has to knock it out to Wisman. Blackburn thinking about it. Nice pass over to Marshall. He hit the big 3 at the end of the first quarter. Can't get this one to go, and down comes Hackley. Hackley driving quickly, throws it up off the glass. Blackburn back quickly on defense, got the rebound. Here comes Wisman. Back the other way to Seth Clausen. Can't get it to go.
Track meet there broke out in the last 45 seconds, but St. Mary's has got to slow it down. They don't have the horses to run with Discovery Canyon, as you see the foul on the miss there. They did a great job of rebounding, but bringing the ball down the floor was Hackley, and out of control led to another fast break point for Discovery Canyon.
Ethan Lucero checks in now for St. Mary's, or excuse me, Rayshawn Dearman checks in for St. Mary's. Got my rosters crossed. Clausen's second shot good. 20-11 now. The Thunder starting to open up a lead. Here's Almquist being pressed by Wisman and Clausen, but they get it across in the hands of Hartman. In the corner, shot up by, won't go. Anderson, big rebound. Here comes Wisman. He's got Clausen and Blackburn running with him. He'll take it himself. Glass, good. I really like how this kid uses the glass.
That's old school.
They got a delay of game against Zach Anderson. They did not like that one.
7 points on the night for Darren Wisman. Well on his way to his average of just over 20 points a game.
Belton across half court. Nice drive. Inside, can't get it by. I mean, it is tough. You're going to get 6'6", 6'7" in there. Get it back to Wisman.
Another quick shot for the Pirates.
Clausen hits from outside. 25-11. And Coach Jim Masterson wants a timeout for St. Mary's. We'll keep it right here, Vince.
Brian,
Discovery Canyon really has it going.
They do. And you don't feel for St. Mary's. They're doing the right things defensively. But when you're shooting hot from the outside and you can't miss from the inside, take a look here. On the inside, that's Wisman with the bucket. And then if you want to shoot from the outside, the Pirates can do that as well, as Clausen can knock it down. So that's a very difficult formula to defend if you're the St. Mary's Pirates.
Seth Clausen is listed as a guard forward, a 6'5" senior for this Thunder team. And I'm telling you what, he's got a handle. He can do it. He averages 12.5 points per game, 3 rebounds per game. This Discovery Canyon team is going to be, you looked at. They're going to be one of the top teams in the 4A Pikes Peak League when all is said and done, I'm sure.
They certainly have the talent, and that's the last thing you want to do trying to break the press is getting trapped in the corner, but the Pirates get out of it.
Nice pass over. They're going to call a travel on Gabe Calhoun, who's back in the game. Coach Masterson gets him in there with 2 fouls. He asked for a clarification from the official. Got it. Nodded his head. You like to see that from a young man in high school.
I'm sure when the Pirates get into their 3A conference play, they want to be a running team. That's pretty evident tonight.
Shot up by Blackburn. They're going to call him for an offensive foul. And a good call, especially for Gabe Calhoun, because it would have been his 3rd if it went the other way.
Getting back to my point, they're not going to be able to do that tonight. They're going to have to get the ball down, break that press, and be extremely patient and try and find some cracks in this Discovery Canyon defense.
That was Caleb Blackburn's first personal foul, and now it is the Thunder that's pressing. Shot up, won't go. Rebound, Rogers. Get it to Wisman up top. Wisman, shot, and he's going to be fouled. He's going to be fouled, and Wisman will go to the line once again, as that foul is on Don Hartman of the St. Mary's Pirates. Take another look at it. Yep, definitely got him like almost on the face right there. And Wisman hits the first free throw as the Thunder continue to build their lead. And now into the game for the Thunder is Gage Clausen. Out comes Zach Anderson. St. Mary's has already been calling some timeouts, haven't they? Vince.
They have, but according to the official score, both teams still have 4 timeouts.
Okay. Jack Belton gets pushed on the outside. They're going to call that on Wisman. That'll be his first personal foul, and it's going to be a 1 and a bonus. Down at the other end for, no, it won't be. My bad. They're 1 foul away from that. 6 team fouls on the the Thunder now. Velton up top. Shot by Calhoun. Can't go. Nice rebound inside by Wisman. Wisman on the run. Gets it to Chase Rogers out top. Now back to Wisman in the corner. Wisman, tried to get it to Clausen.
Good anticipation by Raydell.
Raydell in the corner now. Being hounded by Marshall. Nice pass. Hackley up and in. They're going to call a foul on Chase Rogers. Nice move by Draven Hackley. Nice cut and finishes inside.
Take another look. Good pass inside and no hesitation. Uses the body to screen off the bigger player in Chase Rogers and lays it in with the right hand.
Rogers now, a little bit of trouble. 2 fouls. Draven Hackley will go to the line. Hackley, the 5'9" senior for the St. Mary's team. Can't get it to go, and Anderson back in the game for Rogers. Gets the rebound. Nice move. Seth Clausen. Senior captain makes it 29-13.
No hesitation at all from Clausen. He just goes from one end of the court to the other.
Here's Raydell. He's got a hot hand outside, just off the rim. Comes out to Anderson. Here comes Wisner. Wisman. Try to get it inside, and they're going to call offensive foul against Zach Anderson.
Anderson in a little bit of disbelief as you'll see him drive in. Looked a pretty good position by the Pirate player.
Yeah, Colorado High School doesn't have the little U shape in there that they do in college. So not sure if he was too deep under. It's the official's call. And Anderson has his second foul.
More full court pressure coming from the Thunder.
Belton breaks it, gets it over to Raydell. Raydell up top, Timmons. And they'll move it around. The Pirates go baseline. Shot up, almost went in for Dom Hartman.
Hartman does draw the foul on that play, but if you look, if he looks to his left or across the court, he's got wide open players out there for a 3. Yes, it works this time. He gets to the free throw line. Fortunate that one not blocked away.
Hartman misses the first one. And the Pirates are really going to have to work hard to get back into this game, down 16.
Paternos back in for the Pirates. Second free throw does not go.
Rebound, Gage Clausen, younger brother of Seth. And gets it to his brother. His brother turns the ball over. Down inside, Blackburn has it and gets it out. Nice job by Blackburn. Good hustle on the floor, and the Thunder will reset it up. Rodelution inside of the younger Clausen, can't get it to go. Blackburn, big rebound. Keep moving around. Riley Marshall up top, back to Clausen. Good hands on the outside. Here comes Blackburn again. Can't get it to go. St. Mary's is there, and it goes off the Pirates and out of bounds. Pirates starting to get frustrated in there.
Well, they're doing a good job, but you have to credit the Thunder. They are moving that ball around at lightning pace around the perimeter, finding the guys in the inside, kicking it back out.
Seth Clausen's shot won't go. Rebound. Here comes Paternos. Gets it back to Velton. Now down low. This is Gabe Calhoun. He's the threat against Blackburn. Shot up and got it. Gabe Calhoun's been impressive against the taller Blackburn today.
That is a great spin move in the paint by Calhoun.
Here comes Grodelution across the timeline. Gets it back. Seth Clausen thought about it. Got his little brother inside, and this time they get it in there. Couldn't handle it. Pirates come back. And Gage Clausen's going to get called for a foul. Out of a little bit of frustration right there.
Absolutely.
For the sophomore.
Couldn't get it to go on the offensive end. Comes back, tries to play some aggressive defense. Just reaches in a little bit, and the officials are going to get that called 9 times out of 10.
Dom Hartman at the line. Misses the rim on that one. Are we going to give him some iron? Should we give him some iron on that?
Net.
Dom Hartman.
See, this is big. The Pirates have got to find a way when they get to the free throw line. They're going to keep this close to hit the free throw. The second one was good.
Hartman does his it. Wisman back into the game. Draven Hackley comes back into the game for the Pirates as out comes Hartman. I noticed Darren Wisman has what looks like a trout, a tattoo of a trout.
On the inside of his
right
forearm.
Yeah, here he comes.
Oh,
Nice
and that
move.
right forearm was grabbed as he was going to the hole big time.
Maybe Jack Velton likes fish.
I like it.
Here it comes again.
Watch the right arm just get whipped around there. Good presence of mind by Wisman, just try and finish that one off, as it would have counted had it gone.
Shot up and good. First one's good for Wisman. Wisman has a great shooting touch. I see how he averages 20 a game.
Very confident player out there too, offensively, defensively.
And Reininger comes into the game now for Velton, who has 3 personal fouls. He'll take a seat. Second shot good. 31-16 now. Discovery Canyon get it to the center court to Gabe Calhoun. Tried to push it over to Reininger, and how about Blackburn back on defense, using those long arms and knocking it out of bounds.
There's like 8 Thunder players on the floor. That's what it must look like for the Pirates right now.
Hackley over to Raydell. Raydell, nice move baseline, turns it up, off glass, won't go. Rebound, as usual, this is Seth Clausen coming up with it. He's got Marshall to his right. Kicks it over to him, and the Thunder will slow it down. Inside, Grotelushin. Now Wisman wide open for the 3. Can't get it to go, and it's going to go out of bounds.
I think if I'm the Pirates, I'm going to try and play a little bit of zone, pack it down around the blocks, try and take away some of those easy buckets from my big, tall players for Discovery Canyon, and make Discovery Canyon shoot from the outside.
Raydell's shot won't go. Rebound, good job inside over there by Reininger. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds and stay with the Pirates. That's a good job by Joseph Reininger, the 6'2 junior for the Pirates, to get that offensive rebound. Now here's a tough pass coming right to you, Vince.
I missed it.
You were open.
I was, and he almost had me. That was Hackley. Take a look here, the block, and then the presence of mind for Reininger to pull it back in and keep that ball alive until it was thrown out of bounds.
Grotelushin to Clausen. And across half court, nice job. There's Blackburn down on the baseline. He'll go in and get hacked. And Mason Pastorello set to check in for DCC. Here's another look at the foul.
And just a step behind are the Pirates as they try and sail in there and cut off the 6'7" Caleb Blackburn.
Go Pastorello comes in for Seth Clausen as Paul Campbell gets some of his younger players a little bit of a look.
There's still over 2 quarters to play in this basketball game, but for head coach Paul Campbell, this is why you play these preseason games. You get a good look at your bench players, the depth coming off the bench, give everybody some playing time before you get to those conference games.
Blackburn comes out and Ryan Blake comes in for Discovery Canyon. 32-16. They've doubled up St. Mary's, but
nice.
Quickly back the other way. Gabe Calhoun, another basket for the junior. And they come back with the press. Pirates going to have to cause some turnovers to get back into this game, but quickly they get an open man down low, but no basket. Paternos with the rebound, but a quick turnover again for the Pirates.
Discovery Canyon just so quick on both ends of the floor. St. Mary's tries to run, and how quickly was that cut off by Mason Pastorello out there on the left-hand side of the court.
Pastorello gets it into Grotelushin. Grotelushin playing across the timeline, comes back up. Comes inside, we're going to get a walk called from the outside official, and Rayshawn Dearman set to bring it back in for St. Mary's. Hackley brings it up, nice pass inside. Reininger can't get it to go. Good rebound inside, Jonathan Paternos. And we got another foul called on the Discovery Canyon. It'll be a 1-and-1.
Good hustle by the Pirates working the glass. A smaller lineup on the floor right now for the Thunder, giving the Pirates a chance at those second opportunities, picking up a few more rebounds.
Paternos, it's a good look at Jonathan. Got the first one as they try and cut it to 12 here with 49 seconds left in the first half. Second one up and good. Good free throw shooting for the Pirates. The Thunder now will go against a press. And back into the game comes Gage Clausen. Out comes Ryan Blake. Back into the game, sorry, Vince, Dom Hartman for St. Mary's. Quickly breaking the press, Marshall. Ooh, tough call right there. Jonathan Paternos didn't get away with that one. Paternos called for his second foul.
That's hard angle for us to see there, but you can see Jim Masterson on the sidelines.
Tough to see there, too.
It was right in front of the coach, and he just could put his hands on his head and say, oop, I think you missed that one, sir.
Marshall. Riley Marshall misses the first, the 5'10 senior guard. Coach Campbell has a lot of weapons on this Discovery Canyon team.
No doubt about it. They are going to be a contender in that 4A Pikes Peak League, without a doubt.
Inside, quick pressure by the Thunder, but the Pirates break it, get over to Raydell, can't handle it. Maybe should have tried two hands on that one. Good pressure by the Pirates. They get it into Riley Marshall. Marshall backs off, gets it to Grotelushin, and he beats it up the court. Nice job, and the Thunder, Coach Campbell calling for one shot now as we're inside 30 seconds here in the first half. Marshall up top. This shorter, I'll say shorter team for the Thunder. Doing a decent job till Hackley stole it away. Comes back to Raydell. Good job
pass.
over. What a block by Wiseman. Inside Calhoun. Shot up and good. Gabe Calhoun, I believe, has 10 points for the Pirates today.
He's their leading scorer. Lob inside, knocked away.
Good hustle there by Rayshawn Dearman to get back on defense.
We saw the Thunder hit a bucket with less than 2 seconds to go to end that first quarter. They're bringing back in the starters and see if they can't do that again here to end the second quarter.
Bringing back in all your tall players. You got 1.9 seconds. Why not try and lob it inside? Get a basket here. Wiseman. Anderson, shot up, got it. Zach Anderson hits at the buzzer, and Discovery Canyon reclaims a 13-point lead. That's where we are at halftime. DCC 35, St. Mary's 22. We'll be back with some halftime festivities after this on 20 TV. It's halftime at Discovery Canyon High School, and the Thunder have a 35-22 lead on St. Mary's. We could show you exactly how these two teams got there. The Thunder started out early, a pretty close game early, but Seth Clausen doing some damage on the inside.
Yeah, layup here. Thunder having their way early with St. Mary's, and they're so impressive, Brian. They did it on the inside, and then they do it on the outside as Riley Marshall knocks down a big three there when the lead had been cut to 5 to extend it again for Discovery Canyon.
Gabe Calhoun really been impressive inside for the St. Mary's Pirates. He's gotten 10 points for St. Mary's, but Darren Wiseman, the leading scorer for Discovery Canyon coming into this game, proving true in this game as well.
And he steals the ball on the other end. He's such a composed player. Goes in. Love how he kisses that one off the glass. Old school. The glass is your friend in a basketball game if you know how to use it.
Yeah, it certainly is. You can see what was a close game after the first. Not so close anymore. St. Mary's is going to have to do something to get back into this basketball game. We hope you're enjoying this game. Brian German alongside Vince Greco. Hey, have you ever thought about going to District 20, attending a District 20 school, Vince?
I have not, Brian. I'm a little too old to attend a District 20 school, but if I had my choice, I certainly would.
That's what it's all about. It's about choice. We're going to hear more about that now from District 20.
Are you trying to find the perfect gift for your child this year? Maybe it's time to think outside the box and consider a gift that will last a lifetime, like a world-class education. Give your child the gift of excellence by enrolling them in Academy District 20. D20 is one of the highest performing districts in the state, and choice enrollment begins January 5th. Choose excellence. Choose D20.
Back inside Discovery Canyon High School, 35-22. As we get ready to start the second half, and St. Mary's will start with the basketball. It's Jack Felton. He'll be on the court with Gabe Calhoun. Camden Raydell. And a shot outside, and Gabe Calhoun shows he can work outside as well. His first outside shot of the game. He's got 13 points.
Well, if the Pirates are going to get back into this game, they're going to have to press like they're doing now, force turnovers, and they can't keep relying on Calhoun inside. So it's nice to see the Pirates can hit from outside as well.
So up top now, Clausen, Rogers, Grotelushin, Blackburn, and Wisman in the game for the Thunder. Blackburn will run this one down. It'll be over and back. And since I didn't get Hackley or Paternos, I'll mention their names as well for St. Mary's.
I was just going to make the point, and I don't know if you could hear it through our headsets. Coach Campbell telling his team to pick up the pace. They were very methodical on that first possession. We didn't see that the entire first half from this team, and it forced a turnover.
Here's Calhoun working on Rogers. Puts it up and in again. 15. He's matched his average. And we are just starting in the third quarter. Wisman gets Clausen and Wisman working it. Picking it up, get it over to Chase Rogers. Nice job on the baseline, off glass, won't go. Can't get his rebound. It's going to be out of bounds. St. Mary's basketball.
So during that halftime break, you're wondering what Coach Jim Masterson must have told his Pirates. A couple of quick things. One, slow it down, look for that open shot, which we've seen the first two possessions, and take care of the basketball, which they've also done. So we'll see if they can't cut into that lead here and tighten this one up.
Hackley up top, working against Blackburn, knocked away by Clausen and out of bounds. And Coach Campbell wants two players to change. You're going to put Grotelushin on Velton. Coming off a screen inside Hackley, he walked with the basketball. But St. Mary's has done a good job so far, cutting this down to 8 from 13 at the half.
Hackley a little confused there, not sure if he should have taken that up for the shot or kicked it back out to his teammate, and in the process took one too many steps.
Thunder taking their time. They're going to have to get across the timeline here, and they finally do with Grotelushin. Grotelushin working on Hackley up top. Clausen with Anderson down low. Anderson gets it in the post. Nice spin move on Calhoun, won't go. Rebound Paternos. Paternos brings it across the timeline. Almost traveled with the basketball. Had Calhoun down low, comes back up top to Velton. And the Pirates will work it around. This man-to-man defense for the Thunder. Lots of cutting going on by the Pirates. Velton comes inside, goes to the ground, stolen away by Blackburn. He's got Calhoun to beat. Nice behind the back. Oh, how about that play by Caleb Blackburn?
What a move for the 6'7" senior behind the back and takes it in for the layup. That was just a thing of beauty.
Wisman to Anderson. He already had one dunk today. Didn't get the foul called there, but he'll get the basket. And Discovery Canyon back to a 12-point lead. Here come the Pirates.
How quickly the Thunder can strike. The Pirates worked hard to whittle 5 points off that lead, and just like that, it's back again for Discovery Canyon.
Calhoun's shot won't go. Doesn't draw. And Raydell will come out of the game for Dom Hartman for the Pirates. Here's another look at Blackburn. Check out the behind the back. That was beautiful.
You have to wonder if he was a little further out, if he was going to take that thing in for the dunk, because he had his eye on that basket from point 0 to 10, man, and he turned up the Jets.
Interesting press break by the Thunder with the three guys in the backcourt. This is Seth Clausen inside Blackburn at the top of the key.
Big mismatch right there.
Nice drop to Wisman. Nice move.
See him
Circus move for the basket.
Just hang in the air long enough to get past the defender and then lay it up with the left hand.
Darren Wisman, I believe, leading scorer today for the Thunder. And a steal on the side by Grotelushin. Stolen right back by Velton. Velton almost carried the basketball, no call. Get it in the corner. Spin, shot up off the glass, and good for Paternos.
What a good-looking shot. We talked about players using the glass. If you hit that square just right, that top corner, 9 times out of 10, it's going to go in with some good touch.
Seth Clausen beats the press by himself, gets it over to Blackburn. Easy shot up and good.
Shooting percentage very high real quick here for the Thunder in this third quarter.
Discovery Canyon takes a timeout. and wants a full timeout. Paul Campbell says, let's sit down and talk about this. 43-29. We'll keep it right here, Vince. And, well, nope, we'll take a break. How about Wisman going down the lane and scoring? Back in a moment on 20 TV. Back inside Discovery Canyon High School, 43-29. The Thunder have rebuilt their lead and gone 1 point over it since halftime. The Pirates have been game so far with a press and starting to hit some outside shots. Velton up top. Gets it to Hackley, and he's going to be fouled by Anderson, and that'll be his third. Zach Anderson.
He's got to do a better job of moving those feet just a little bit quicker to cut off that drive by St. Mary's.
Velton gets it into Hackley, and they'll work it around to Timmons on the other side. Now down low, moving around. Pirates doing a good job moving the basketball. Hackley takes it up, and he's going to get the foul on Blackburn.
If we can see another look at that, this was set up by his drive down the paint, but watch the ball fake outside to free up that lane for the layup. Did not go in, but a good move by Hackley.
Second foul on Blackburn, second one on the Thunder in this half. Hackley misses the first one. And Marshall comes in for Anderson, who will have a seat with 3 fouls. Hackley's second shot as the student section tries to get him off his game. He nails it. 43-30 now. And the Pirates will come with a press. Radell back into the game. Grodelution dribbles between the double. Oh, wow.
That's
Gabe
a pretty big
Calhoun
collision.
took a big hit from Grodelution. And once an injury timeout, told the official he was hurt.
You could see that one coming. Ball's on the floor, and boy, he takes it right in that right leg or that right ankle. It's lucky that he's up walking around right now, because that was he's a tough kid.
He is a tough kid. Well, you're tough when you were 6'2" and you're taking on 6'7" and 6'6" all night long. He's going to come out of the game now. Paternos comes back in for St. Mary's. Marshall inbound for the Thunder. Nice pass, Seth Clausen. Radell wasn't looking for the ball. Gets it to Blackburn. Nice ball movement. And Wisman will take it out. Coach Campbell loves it. Clapping that one. Wisman into the lane. Shot up and good. Darren Wisman.
He reads the defense so well, does Wisman. As Hackley came out and played him there momentarily, and he just went around him like he was standing still.
Wisman with the ball. Coach Campbell telling him to go. Gets it to Seth Clausen. He takes it up and in, and they're going to call a foul on Hackley, who ran quickly and could not get set underneath him.
What a great job of transition by the Thunder. Wisman gets that ball up ahead to Clausen, kind of just splits the defender, like hurdles him.
Yeah.
And gets it to go.
It was a hurdle. Darren Wisman getting some extra instruction as Clausen misses the free throw. Timmons with the rebound. He'll come forward for the Pirates, and Wisman was back, tipped it, but tipped it right to the Pirates. Back again for Hartman. Hartman again up and in. Dom Hartman scores. They've cut it to 15, and they are going to press again.
Got to make this press work for them if they're going to get back in the game. Force the ball to the side. Don't let the Thunder take it to the middle and break the press just like that.
Gredelution inside. Blackburn won't go. Hartman with the rebound gets it to Velton. Velton brings it forward. He's being hounded by Clausen out top. And they'll work it around. This is Timmons. Tried to get it to Radell, and Wisman Blackburn Wisman up and in.
It's really good defense, pressure defense by the Thunder. Even when St. Mary's gets the rebound, a defensive rebound, the Thunder are back so quickly to play defense. It's been tough tonight, all sides of the floor for St. Mary's.
Jack Felton tried to go inside. Frustrated, didn't get the foul call. Wisman down to Grotelution. Grotelution up and in. 51-32, 19-point lead now for the Thunder. Timeout, Jim Masterson at St. Mary's. We'll keep it right here, Vince. And what does St. Mary's got to do? I mean, they're trying, but you're right. They're not making the trap happen on that press, and so they're not causing any turnovers.
Right, and they're allowing, by not trapping on that press, they're allowing the Thunder to get easy layup after layup. So if they're going to stick with that, they've got to do a better job of it, but they also have to take care of the basketball. They're getting some looks down low, but it's one and done for the Pirates. They're not boxing out. As you see the ball knocked away here, and then Wisman, the great presence of mind to call for it. Looks back, makes sure there's no one there, lays it gently off the glass. The passing, though, has been just too much for the Pirates. They're getting no backside help. As you see, Grotelution right there was wide open. So you have to credit what the Thunder are doing. They're almost making it impossible for the Pirates to defend.
The Pirates will. Wow. The officials rarely do that, but they set the ball down expecting the Pirates to come and take it, and they started the count. So Jim Masterson had to call a quick 30-second timeout to make sure that they didn't just give the ball to the Thunder right there. The good thing for the Pirates is Gabe Calhoun has checked back into this game.
It's a full, Coach. It's a full.
Now they're calling a full timeout.
He doesn't have any 30s, so he can only take full.
As
So
St.
it will be a
Mary's,
full timeout.
Right.
They have no more 30s. Thanks, Vince. Thanks.
that's what I'm here. That's what I'm here for. I'm listening to the official score.
We'll stay right here. Paul Campbell and addressing his team on the sideline. What's he telling him? I mean, we can talk all we want about how St. Mary's gets back in the game. How do the Thunder stay ahead?
Well, sitting here at this table right next to the Thunder bench and listening to Coach Campbell, he's very intense. He wants his players to play with pace on both ends of the floor. So I do not suspect for 1 minute, despite being 51-32, that the Thunder are going to let off. They may make some substitutions, but whoever he brings into this game, they're going to play with the same intensity as that starting five.
Pirates get it to Gabe Calhoun at half court. He brings it up. Gets it to Jack Felton. And Calhoun, Coach Campbell loving the intensity of his defense on the court right now. Here's Dearman. And turns it over. Here comes Seth Clausen working on Velton. Puts it up, won't go. Nice job by Grotelution. And Wisman hustling back for that offensive rebound, get the foul called, and they will go to the line.
At first I was going to be a little hard on Seth Clausen. He's going 1-on-3 down there, but this team has played together for so long. He knows that there's 1, 2, 3 more white shirts coming in right behind him. Case in point right there.
Grotelution misses the first. Caleb not happy with himself for that. Looking to give the Thunder a 20-point lead.
If there's been one weakness tonight maybe for the Thunder, it's been from that free throw line.
Not that time as Grotelution hits it. 1 for 2. Dearman sends it down. Hartman working with Calhoun on the inside. Can't get it to go. Wisman gets the block and a little bit of a foul there as he pumps his fist. Frustration. And there's Darren Wisman.
Well, Dom Hartman had that shot blocked by Wisman. Wisman scoops it up, going the other way, and then Hartman just lowers the shoulder. As you said, it's just frustration.
I do want one of our cameramen to get a nice tight shot of Wisman's trout tattoo. If we can. It's a thing of beauty.
Nice.
Grotelution inside. Nice pass out. That's Blackburn, won't go. Rebound tipped out by Marshall. And I thought it may have gone off of Velton. But no, they'll give it to St. Mary's. Dearman down to Rael. Dearman is a big fan of the baseball pass. I'm not sure Coach Masterson is as big a fan. He's thrown 2 away now.
And the last 3 times that the Pirates have taken the ball inbounds, it has been Dearman throwing it the length of the court, and that one ended up in the 3rd row of the parent section for Discovery Canyon.
Inside Wisman. Wisman takes his time. And the Thunder. Nice inside. Wisman up. Can't get it to go. Maybe Calhoun got away with a foul there for the Pirates. And here comes Velton. Bringing it up, they'll set up the offense. Calhoun inside on Blackburn. Here comes Dearman down the lane. Shot up, won't go. Calhoun battling for the rebound, but it's Grotelution that comes out with it. He's going to take it all the way in. Can't get it to go. Another rebound for Hartman. And here come the Pirates back the other way. Raydell, nice pass to Calhoun who couldn't handle it.
I don't think Calhoun was expecting that pass inside there from Raydell, but a good look by the Pirates. You know, the two previous possessions for Discovery Canyon, I like what Coach Campbell was trying to do there, Brian. It was almost like the old four corners offense. They had four players spread out on the four corners and one guy flashing to the middle, looking for the big man like right here. And look how he can direct the offense as they set that up. That's old school basketball right there. Probably playing for the last shot here of this third quarter.
As they throw it up early, right on cue for you, Vince. Grotelution scores. And St. Mary's will have 6 seconds to work with. Velton brings it up. He's got Hartman in the corner. Velton thinking about it. Now he'll shoot it himself. Shot up won't go. And that's the end of 3 quarters from Discovery Canyon High School. 54-32. We'll come back with quarter number 4 after this on 20 TV. Discovery Canyon building that lead. They now have built it to 22 points. Brian German alongside Vince Greco as the Thunder are beating the Pirates of St. Mary's handily as we start the fourth quarter.
There's been no quit in all in any of these, both of these teams. Pirates, they're down 22, but they are playing like this is an even game.
A foul inside on Zach Anderson, a moving screen. That is his 4th. And Coach Campbell telling Darren Wisman is dribbling too much. He wants to move that basketball. Shot up, Rayshawn Dearman. And it goes off Velton and out of bounds. It'll be Thunder ball. And Coach Campbell reminding Zach Anderson he has 4 fouls, but he's leaving him in the game.
Pirates have dropped off of that full court pressure, picking up the ball at half court now.
In the corner, Chase Rogers tried to get to Zach Anderson. Good job by the big man getting it inside, but the Pirates steal it away. Here comes Rayshawn Dearman, up and in. Quick bucket for the Pirates, cuts it to 20.
Pace of play slowed down a little bit here for Discovery Canyon. See if Coach Campbell asks his team to pick it up a little more here in the fourth quarter.
Zach Anderson, second dunk of the game. They keep him in there. Things will continue to go that way. Nice drop step dunk there. Velton comes back. Looking inside. Dearman down inside. Reininger moves on Wisman, puts it up, gets fouled inside, and he'll go to the line again.
That's a nice move by the Pirates, and you'll see on the replay that I think, well, first we're going to see the dunk. And that, didn't I say that was a high percentage shot in the first quarter?
Yep.
And then the foul down on the other end. A good drop step by the Pirates, and you'll see Wisman come in from behind and knock that one away from Reininger, but the foul was called.
Joseph Reininger at the line, made the first, his second shot now. Trying to cut it back to 20, gets it up and in. Pirates doing a good job from the free throw line. Back in comes Timmons and Raydell for Velton and Dearman. And they go back to the press. And a steal quickly by Hackley, but they're going to call a foul. Mason Pastorello getting some pointers from Coach Campbell. And he'll get the ball here and bring it across the half-court line. quickly inside. Get it to Zach Anderson. Look at the movement. Move that ball, and now Darren Wisman up top. Out to Chase Rogers. The big man showing a little bit of a handle there. And the Thunder just moving the ball. This is good, Vince. Kind of like this old time. Use the clock offense. Chase Rogers, nice spin. Can't get it to go. Calhoun thought he had the rebound. They're going to have a foul called.
It's great to see these big guys, Zach Anderson and Rogers, how they handle the basketball at 6'6", 6'7". They've got an inside presence and an outside presence. But again, Brian, what you said, I like the fact that when these guys have the ball, there's 4 other shirts that are moving offensively for the Thunder.
Camden Radell hits for the Pirates. But they can't get it any closer than 20 here in the fourth quarter so far. Turnover for the Thunder. And now a couple more players will come in as Seth Clausen and Caleb Grodelushin come back in for the Thunder. Pastorello and Marshall come out. Nice move. Hackley gets Anderson jump and scores. Paul Campbell wants a timeout. 56-40 now. The Pirates have cut into that lead. 5:55 left in the third. We'll take a break as well. We'll come back with more action here on 20 TV. Fives are wild here at Discovery Canyon High School. 5:55 left in the fourth.
Well, there's not a fifth quarter. Otherwise, then it would have been like
that would have been great.
4 of a kind.
But Discovery Canyon does have 5 fouls. Seth Clausen as they break the press, get it down inside. Chase Rogers misses, but Zach Anderson right there for the offensive rebound. He puts it home.
That's textbook how to break a press if you're Discovery Canyon. They didn't make the layup the first time around, but they've got so many weapons underneath that you saw Anderson there for the putback.
Chase Rogers had Coach Campbell going from yelling at him for missing a layup to appreciating his defense at the other end. That's a quick way to get out of the doghouse.
That's right.
Up top, Gabe Calhoun, shot up, won't go. Rebound, Zach Anderson. And he gets it to Grodelushin, and St. Mary's backs off. Darren Wisman comes and gets it. Giving us a good look at the Trout as he goes inside, off the glass and good.
He's fishing for more points.
He certainly is. Averages 20 a game.
He's almost there.
Switch it around to Radell. Radell, shot up, got it. Three-pointer. He's a good shooter for this St. Mary's team. It's cut to 17 again.
And I'm a little surprised that Coach Masterson did not look for that earlier on in this game. Find those open looks, as there's a wide open layup again, this time for Chase Rogers. And pretty soon the Pirates may want to rethink that press.
Yeah, you break the press, typically get a layup at the other end. Hackley, down low, puts it up, and Zach Anderson may have fouled out of this basketball game. Nope. Yes, he called Zach Anderson. And he is fouled out of this game with his 5th foul. Chuckles as he leaves the court, doesn't believe it. And there's Hackley at the line for St. Mary's.
So the 6'6" Zach Anderson fouls out of the game, and the 6'7" Caleb Blackburn replaces him.
Yeah, I tell you, Paul Campbell's got a lot of height on this team. The 5'9" Draven Hackley hits from the free throw line for the Pirates. That's really been the difference of the game tonight. I think is this the stature of the Thunder team been too much for these Pirates.
And it starts underneath with those big guys when they're hitting the layups and making the dunks, but they're also doing a heck of a job rebounding and making more layups.
Nice job there. Wisman to Rogers to Clausen for the bucket. Here's Raydell. Shot up.
Yep.
Won't go. Thunder coach Campbell didn't like that. He screams out no threes. I'm not sure if you can hear everything he's saying, but I feel like I can.
Well, I can too, and I'm further away from him than you are.
Wisman in the corner. Rogers points things out, gets a screen from Blackburn. Nice job with the give and go right there. Gets it to Blackburn. Won't go. Hackley comes up. Ooh, not sure he didn't double dribble that one. Inside, Gabe Calhoun will go to the line. And that foul's a call on Caleb Grodelution. His second.
Good job by Calhoun. No double dribble, just kind of a hesitation move. Goes behind the back to Calhoun, who's fouled going up. Coach Campbell did not like that, but Calhoun at the line to add to his stellar night for the Pirates.
Got the first one. And in again to the game, Logan Almquist for St. Mary's as Draven Hackley takes a seat. 64-46, Gabe Calhoun. Second one won't go. Clausen with the rebound, being hounded by Raydell. He brings it easily across the timeline. Gets it back to Wisman. And we got a foul out front as Wisman was getting hand checked. That's going to be on Jack Velton.
I would ask you, Brian, 3:47 to go in the game. Your team's up 18. When do you start putting some of those depth players in off the bench?
I think pretty soon here, Coach Campbell will do it right after that dunk by Seth Clausen. Nice inbounds play for the Thunder.
Can't draw that one up any better as the Thunder brought the Thunder here at Discovery Canyon.
3 dunks tonight for the Thunder. Well, when you go 6'5", 6'6", 6'6", 6'7", 6'5". Foul on Caleb Grodelution. Here you go, Vince. 6'5", 6'4", 6'6", 6'3", 6'7", 6'2", 6'6".
You have a lot of option, don't you?
Yes.
And they all can handle the ball. That's impressive.
Paternos hits the first free throw. Marshall comes back in for Grodelution, who will have maybe his final seat of the evening. Connor Timmons set to check in for Paternos at the line if he can make this one. Got it. And he will come in. And Marshall will inbound the basketball. Wisman down low, Rogers. Rogers thought about it, pulls it back out. Wisman couldn't get it in the corner of the Clausen. It's Calhoun who comes up with it for St. Mary's. He's going to take it all by himself into the lane, gets his own rebound, puts it up, and shot.
Wow.
He's got a nice touch inside. Timeout. Coach Masterson for St. Mary's will keep it right here as they've cut it now to 16. Hackley and Raydell come back into the game for Coach Masterson. And with 3 minutes left, this is a tough road to hoe for St. Mary's, but it's also learning moments here. This is a 3A team against a 4A team that obviously has the height advantage here. And Coach Masterson, I'm sure, wants to use all 3 of these minutes.
We talked about that in the pregame. This is great preseason basketball for both of these teams. St. Mary's is a good opponent. They struggled a little bit last year, but they bring back a very experienced team. And as we get into the regular season, I am certain that Coach Masterson will have his Pirates running like they're trying to do tonight. They're not going to run into too many buzzsaws with 6'7", 6'6", 6'6", playing in their 3A Tri-Peaks League. They're just not going to happen. So this is a great test for them, and they're hanging tough. How impressed are you tonight with not just the big guys that we keep talking about for Discovery Canyon, but Darren Wisman? You know, he's 6'2", sophomore, and he can play basketball.
Yeah, he certainly can. You lose some of these tall seniors for Discovery Canyon. Darren Wisman will have to maybe pick up some more of the offense, but he's already scoring 20 points a game.
And on the other side of the floor, Gabe Calhoun, how much can you say about that kid? He's been a scrapper on defense. He's leading the Pirates in offense. He's been hurt, and he's back out there playing like the Pirates are up in this basketball game.
And there's an over and back. A little bit of a mistake for the Thunder on offense. And here comes St. Mary's. Darren Wisman being told by Coach Campbell that he would prefer he had the ball in his hands. Hackley gets the ball inbounds, and the Pirates will work it. Trying to get to Radell, the three. Calhoun will shoot the three. Won't go. Rebound Rogers. And here comes Wisman, who now has the ball in his hands. Takes it inside, and they're going to get a foul called. I believe they're going to call it on Calhoun.
And that's a good call. He kind of leaned the leg out there as Wisman was driving by, trying to go in for the layup. Good call by the officials.
That is the third foul on Gabe Calhoun, who you said has done a workman's job against these taller players. Wisman hits the first one.
It would be a yeoman's performance tonight for these Pirates.
No comment. Wisman misses the second one. Clausen with the rebound. Seth Clausen back to Wisman. Wisman with the ball up top. Now to Rogers. And the Thunder will take their time out front. Work the basketball. Nice catch by Marshall. Marshall will turn, go down the lane. Tried to scoop it over to Blackburn. It goes out of bounds.
Not a bad idea by Marshall. Driving down, looking for the cutting Discovery Canyon player, goes out of bounds.
Belton with the ball. Pirates come across. Cut off by Clausen. Pirates work it around. Here's Radell up top. Shot won't go. Rebound Marshall down low against Hackley. A big rebound. And the Thunder will come back up slowly. Wisman. They'll work it around. Skip pass to Clausen. Clausen taking his time, and the Thunder happy to use plenty of clock as they just pass this ball around.
Great ball movement by Discovery Canyon. Found a wide open look, just couldn't hit the shot.
Blackburn with a miss. Belton inside. Calhoun. Tough pass, but he got it. Blocked by Rogers. Coming back the other way. This is Wisman. Slows down, puts it up, won't go. And it's stolen back by Marshall. Wisman again with the offensive rebound. He's going to bring it out. They're going to call a foul on Hackley, I believe. And Wisman will go to the line again.
So many weapons for the Thunder, working that ball around. Great job on the offensive glass. And then you see the foul called right here in front of us and Coach Campbell.
And it will not be a 1-and-1. There's 6 fouls on the Pirates right now. Riley Marshall right in front of us to throw it in. And they get it into Wisman. Wisman against Belton. There's a trap with Hackley. Now they get it to Rogers. Seth Clausen up top is fouled by Radell, and he will now go to the line as they are in the bonus.
A little bit of a frustration foul again committed by the Pirates. They're really working hard defensively, just cannot force that turnover. It sends the Thunder back to the line.
Radell goes back, waits outside the three-point line as the first shot goes in for Seth Clausen. Shot off, no good. Here come the Pirates. Jack Belton being guarded up by Clausen. Belton inside, pushes off, can't get it to go. Clausen with the rebound. And we got a timeout called, I believe, by Paul Campbell, as he's going to get Pastorello into the game. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here as St. Mary's makes some wholesale changes as well, as Reininger and Almquist check back in for Coach Masterson. I did not see if more players check back in for Discovery Campbell.
I only saw Pastorello come back in for Coach Campbell. I thought the timeout was to try and get some of these guys in here less than a minute to go.
And it is. Looks like
yep. Good job by Coach Campbell.
Gage Clausen, Ryan Blake, and Ethan Lucero for the first time tonight on the court will be out there with Riley Marshall, the senior, who will run things for these younger players. Get it inside. Gage Clausen in the middle, and he's fouled immediately by St. Mary's and Dom Hartman.
How is it great is this for Gage Clausen? He's going to go to the free throw line, the 6'3" sophomore with a chance to get his name in the paper.
Alongside his brother, whose name is always in the paper, I'm sure. Seth Clausen, starting captain for this Thunder team. Won't go. Rebound Marshall. Good job by the Thunder. They get it out to Pastorello. Now Lucero with it on the side. Gets it to Marshall. Good hands by the senior, Gage Clausen. Going to keep it. Back over to Lucero. The Thunder just running the clock. I like to see this, and there's a foul finally called against Dom Hartman again for St. Mary's, his third.
Good poise by the young players for Discovery Canyon. Working that around, holding on to it, not turning the ball over.
First shot from Marshall, up and in.
Coach Campbell still coaching. No threes, no threes. Play defense.
And that's good for the younger players who haven't seen a lot of play to get out there and play some good defense.
Absolutely.
Marshall in there. Rayshawn Dearman gets it to Almquist. Almquist brings it up for the Pirates. Now Dearman trying to go down the lane. Shot up, got it. Rayshawn Dearman, sophomore for this Pirate team. And now the Discovery Canyon will try and just run the clock out. Ethan Lucero gets it to Pastorello. And they're going to call a foul again on Dom Hartman.
That sends Pastorello to the free throw line.
He wants his name in the paper.
Who doesn't? Your name was in the paper plenty.
Yeah.
30 years ago.
32.
Well,
maybe.
not close.
Maybe longer than that. We'll be quiet about that.
Come on, you know you could still play. I bet you right now you could go to that free throw line and make that free throw.
Oh, I might be able to make a free throw. If you give me 5. Mason Pastorello misses this one. 13 seconds left. Mason can't believe it, and now the crowd is cheering for him. Come on, Mason. The Thunder fans want to see him make this one. Oof. No. Did not hit the rim. That'll be the Pirates' ball. Gets a hug from Blake and told by Coach Campbell to get back on defense. Playing against Almquist. Here's Rayshawn Dearman. Working against that Thunder defense. Puts it up, won't go. Rebound by Marshall, and that's the way this one is going to end. As Discovery Canyon defeats St. Mary's 70-52. The Thunder run their record to 2-1 on the young season. And for the Pirates of St. Mary's, they fall to 0-4 on the year, but a decent job by St. Mary's. That'll do it from Discovery Canyon High School. Thanks for watching. For Vince Greco, I'm Brian German. We'll see you next time on 20 TV.